Mental health is not that easy, and a lot of it goes untreated, but it needs to be addressed. We can, as cops, solve the issue for that particular moment in time, incarcerating them.
Right now, law enforcement has no options. If somebody commits a crime and they have mental health issues, they have to bring them to the jail. Our jail is full. We have to be able to hold the right individuals, and we don't want mentally ill people in our jail.
At the city, our goal is to be the safest community of our size, and really what that means is giving our officers options as they have an event with someone, and currently they don't have those options.
This isn't a get out of jail free card. This gives people that are having a mental health crisis on the street the ability to choose an avenue to get stabilized again.
But we've only given law enforcement the traditional avenues within our criminal justice system to respond to these individuals, like arrest and like incarceration.
And by having this facility, this option, it not only keeps our community safer, it serves those that come within custody the options that they really need.
So a diversion facility will save us time and not having to go to the hospitals to check these folks in the ER and wait around for several hours there.
Mental illness is on the uptick, and I think this is a great way for us to get them in the right place at the right time for the right kind of care, because the hospital emergency room is the most expensive place for care.
It'll keep these individuals out of the jail, which oftentimes will exacerbate their situation. It'll give us somewhere quickly we can drop them off and we know they're going to get the services they need for long-term care.
Having a safe location that is centrally located to where we can surround the client or the person in need with resources is a much better way to provide services versus trying to find them out in the community.
Our justice system has come together to take a look at this, and so through the judges and the prosecuting attorneys and the public defenders, they are all looking at this together to make sure that it is primarily people that have misdemeanors that are going into this facility. And again, it's a voluntary, so it's the law enforcement that gets to see the people on the street that know that they're in crisis, that then they get to take a look at and say, is this the right place for you? Would you rather go into this facility that we think can help you so you can get back on your feet sooner and quicker than going into our legal system?
And I think it's important to understand also that this is a step. It's a step in the shift in the philosophy. It's a step in humanizing people that are having just as involved events because of needs, not because they're criminals.
When somebody's in crisis that brings them to that level, that is the time to get seen, to get triaged, to have somebody who is qualified to do that put their finger on it, not have that person be either incarcerated or released because there's no other option, and then 3 days later try to readdress an issue that you saw before. This is how we can start that treatment. This is how we can develop a follow-up plan for you to see if whether it's medication, if the medication level is working for you, and we start that process now rather than just and you know, to say a cliche, but put a Band-Aid on it and hope it doesn't come back, because it is. It's going to come back.